How would you define peer pressure? Pressuring somebody that pressuring somebody to do something that they don't want to do. I usually get like forcing somebody to do something they don't want to do. Pressuring, right? Forcing. Nobody's holding you down like, come on, drink! Like, that's not, if somebody's holding you, like just forcing, like, come on, vape! Like, get new friends. Call somebody. That's not okay. But that's almost what it implies. Somebody making you do it. What it more so is about being in a situation that you're not prepared for, where you have to make a split-second decision while dealing with your own insecurities. Middle school, high school, it's a time of insecurity. It's a time of judging others and feeling judged. It's a moment where you're sitting there and all you're worrying about is how everybody's looking at you, right? All you're worrying about is like, oh my God, everybody's looking at me. Everybody cares what I'm about to do right now. No, they don't. They're just as self-absorbed as you are. They're all worrying about how everybody's looking at them. They're all the ones that are sitting there like, what do you think of me now? Am I okay here? Like, all that stuff is happening up here. You are the star. You are the star in the movie in your head, your own movie. They're more worried about themselves. So when you have a bunch of other people, you see other people, maybe people that you look up to, maybe high school students there, maybe somebody you like, maybe somebody you really like, and all of a sudden someone's like, here, and you feel that pressure, that social pressure on yourself of like, oh, okay, and you just go, and now you made a decision. Now you're holding, crap, I didn't want to do this, I don't even want to, I don't even know what to do, how do I get out of this decision? You made that decision. The secret is being able to think about it beforehand. Be prepared, not scared for those moments. Know what you're going to say. If I sit there and I'm like, here, try this. What could you say? No. No, hey, look at that. I don't, just say no. We hear that. Just say no. And if you're going to do that, don't stand up like, no, and you shouldn't either. Like, I'm not asking you to be on a soapbox or anything like that. Like, it doesn't have to be a big deal. It doesn't have to be a big deal. You'd be like, nah, good. I don't want to mess with that stuff. You know, you do you. That's fine. Nah, good. I tried before. It didn't like what it made me feel. Nah, I got addiction in my family. I don't mess with that. I know where things go. I have very much an addictive personality. I can't handle this stuff. I don't want that. I'm good. You're not judging. You're not sitting there like, nah, for me, I'm not that. And if they're not okay with that, that's not a good friend. Sometimes they're going to be sitting there, they're going to feel bad. And you know why they're feeling bad? Because they know that they shouldn't be doing it. They know that. And now you just took that from them, and they feel that like, oh, you have the strength to do that, and I don't have the strength. And that's jealousy, that's envy, wishing they had that strength. That's what that is. But this is your life to build. You make the decisions for you. As soon as you start making decisions about your life based on what you think others want you to do, or based on what you think they think of you, and you hold that higher than what you think about yourself, that's when you make really crap decisions. Think about beforehand. Be prepared. Don't get punched in the face. No, don't flip the coin. Find the way out. My daughter, if I'm dropping her off somewhere, we have code words. When I'm dropping her off, I'll text her, how's it going? Now, at any point throughout the night, she could text me back the word fine, F-I-N-E. And that tells me I'm uncomfortable, I want to come home. That's the code word. The whole point is that giving them a way out of that situation. So if her friends are like, what'd you text? He asked me how I was doing. I said, fine. My son, I text him, I'm like, what do you want for dinner tomorrow? If he texts me back, pizza. And again, I'm not asking him to text me. It's not a real, somebody before, they're like, well, what if he likes pizza? I'm not actually asking what he wants for dinner tomorrow. I'm just texting him that word, that phrase, so they can give me that word. And at any point he says that, that's the code word. And I know he wants to come home. And it could just be like, it feels awkward here. The grandmother just came, pizza! Like, it happens. But finding that way out without asking for that way out.